just touched down in Tauranga. We got held up a little bit on the flight due to some volcanic ash in the air from White Island, which wasn't ideal. Yeah, it's getting pretty late, so probably head off to bed and see you guys in the morning.
What's for breakfast this morning, Jody?
Just had some Weet-Bix and some protein powder and some milk, and I'll have some yogurt with some honey later, and I'm just making a piece of toast. Alright, it's Wednesday morning. We are just about to head out for a nice easy run, a couple kilometre shakeout. We've woken up to some rain, which isn't ideal, so I've got the jacket on, but should be good. Bye.
You're breathing heavy for an easy
It
job.
was easy. It's pretty wet. Mega nut. Double mega nuts. Just getting my stuff ready to go on a swim and a bike this afternoon. Bit of a course recce. Yeah.
Right, there's been some changes.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
So the swim has been moved from the bay over there to Pilot Bay over here because there's too many waves and the current's pushing you into rocks and stuff, so a bit dangerous there, so we're gonna move this one over here. And then they're also moving transition because T1 because it's too far to run or something. So you're gonna get on your bike over near Pilot Bay, and then from there you're just gonna bike through this transition, which we're in at the moment, and do the bike course as usual. And then we're gonna come in off the bike as usual and use this transition area here, and then we're gonna do the run course as normal, and yeah, that should be it, I think. I hope so anyway, otherwise I'm gonna be doing something different to everyone else.
That was that one.
Really?
Yeah. Just had a big feed for dinner. Some pasta and some tomato sauce, some garlic bread. No, we're just working out a plan for tomorrow morning. It's gonna be an early one. Best way to take on some electrolytes while watching the cricket and playing some pool. Let's go. Good. Bag. That's supposed to be the. I feel like that should be the size of the helmet one, the size of the bag one.
Right. Rest morning, Jody. How you going?
So good.
Yeah?
Feeling good? Yep.
What's going on outside?
It's been bucketing down all night and it's supposed to bucket down the whole day. So perfect racing conditions on Wednesday. Yeah.
Sweet.
Just getting all my stuff together, ready to leave. It's about just before 6 o'clock, so nice and early.
Sweet, you had some breakfast?
Had some breakfast, just fueled up.
Right, what's happening, Jody?
It has they've just cancelled the triathlon, but they are, because the bike course is unsafe because of the wind and the rain and the debris on course, so they have said they were going to keep doing the aquathon. So that's a swim and a run, so open water swim out in the same place, and then the same run course as we were going to do, we just skipped the bike. So we're going to go swap entries over to that because that's the only thing going on now. So yeah, a bit disappointed, but looking forward to that. First time doing one of them, so should be good.
Was supposed to be out here. They got changed, but it's not through.
Right, let's go back to the car. Right, what's happening?
Just had another little kit because we now done the aquathon, which doesn't start till 1:30, and we got up at 5 to be at transition by 7, so came back, had a sleep. Now we're just watching the rain and doing some stretching, and gonna head off in a bit. I'll make some lunch in a bit, then head off to go to the aquathon.
Ready? You good? You good? Cool, man. Still playing? You know the plan? Yeah? Sussed? Cool. Yo, Jody. Right, let's go, buddy. Try that again. It is very cold and wet. Right. What happened, man? What was that?
It was.
Hopefully you can be heard.
We got about as wet on the run as we did in the swim. And swim was not the best, and then had a pretty average transition, and then had a good run. So yeah, half the race was alright and the other half wasn't. So
I don't know what place you came out of the water, but you reeled in quite a few places on the run, yeah?
Yeah, it was good. Had a real happy with my run. There's a couple hills that I was going, just let my legs turn over a lot on the downhills and caught some people up through there, and yeah, managed to keep a good pace the whole way through, which I was happy with. So
Well, Sam Ruth won it, I think, did it?
yep. Well, yeah. It's kind of a little bit expected, a little when it got changed to an aquathon, so.
What happened on your swim?
My swim, we was a little bit late getting to the briefing, so we didn't have time for a warm-up, so went in cold, and then on the swim, had an alright start for the first like 100 metres or so, and then just couldn't keep up with some of the faster guys, and then I was like zigzagging through the water a bit, which wasn't ideal when it was just point to point, so you couldn't just swim straight, but my sighting was a little bit off with how much rain there was, so yeah, and then came out of the water, had a pretty mediocre transition.
It was a tough transition spot.
It was a great. It was on the side of a hill, so when you're trying to take your wetsuit off, your feet are sliding down the wet hill as you're trying to take your wetsuit off as quickly as possible. And then out onto the run, pretty much just running through puddles the whole time, so got soaking wet feet about 1 minute into the run. But yeah, I was pretty happy with my run, so.
And how long was the run?
The run was 3.75 kilometers and the swim was 750 meters.
So ideally it would have been a longer run?
Yeah, it would have been nice if we had a 5k run off a 750 meter swim, but that is what it is.
How do you think you finished the run in terms of like pacing?
Yeah, I was stoked with how I went on the run. I had a gel before the swim, like 15 minutes before the start of the race, and then I had one at the start of the run, and that was enough to keep going for. And I reckon I could have held the speed that I was going and caught a few more people in on that last bit, especially if it was 5 kilometers. So, yeah.
So, then absolutely drenched, had to go back and get some gear?
Yeah, exactly. I was walking in my tri-suit for about 10 minutes, absolutely froze, walking through puddles, bare feet, trying to get my way back to find my wetsuit and my towel and stuff. So yeah.
And now warming up and maybe do it again tomorrow.
Maybe. There's supposed to be a teams event on tomorrow, so we'll see what happens there.
It's supposed to rain more tonight than what it is.
Rain even harder than it is right now, so as you can see, like, that is, don't know how that's going to happen, but yeah.
Lovely handwriting. Yep, weather report. Yep, she's still raining. It's not easing off. It's supposed to carry on for the next day. So yeah. We thought that the team's triathlon, which was supposed to be on the Friday, was still going ahead. But at about 8:30 that night, just before I headed to bed, they sent an email out saying that they'd called that off because the weather was supposed to be worse than it was on the Thursday, which must have been pretty bad for them to call it off that early. So yeah, we ended up originally came up for a triathlon and a team's triathlon, came away with just doing an aquathon that was 750 meter swim and 3.75k run, so not ideal. So. Pretty well done, This was my last race of the season, so now it's into football season for school and club, and some more running stuff coming up, the cross country season and a few road races going on, as well as some more duathlons, which I'm looking forward to. And as always, we got to keep working on my swim because that seems to be what's letting me down at the moment. So yeah,
lots of things coming up, even though it's the end of the tri season. So yeah, looking forward to it.